vigilante. Resist the system, you know what I'm saying? Feel good right now. Let's get it.
Keep it 100. Hey, minor is the one you want talking to your sons. I can talk about God, I can tell them about drugs. I can show them how to move when they see you in the mud. Get to work and make a brick. It was me and Doc putting everything on the house, investing everything in music, then explain it to the spouse. Came a long way from sleeping on my brother's couch. Really shooter met, call her op, he a vouch. Yeah, I own a few mistakes, but being
I done woke up, slept on me, trying to eat with vultures. Y'all look frail, let me feed the culture. Can't get full of the lead and coke, huh? Still sober? Y'all OD, follow me. Where the rain follow me, king. Yeah, I know the king, Martin Luther King. You ain't really gonna throw, boy, you in a dream. Wake up, y'all don't want it. Down to the wire, better put Milo on it. And let's soon Chico Milo, homie. And if I'm scared, I guess I don't know it. Cause I'm still going right where the heat at. And where I ain't supposed to be, that's where I be at. And I spit that shit back, listen to the truth for the sky crack, and the Lord gets back. Or somebody wants to get back, and they click clack, leave your bit back, looking at your syntax. Never left, but I've been back, cross on my bit neck, and I don't rap gospel, I live that. But I'm nothing but a gimmick. You see me in a club, funny, you was in it. Skip a cosign, shout out to the homie Kendrick. And all I hear is crickets when I run into the critics. Oh well, show tells me a lot when they tell me to rock. Keep my eyebrows raised, smell what I'm cooking. And the sales may drop, yeah, the meal may stop, but they ask for the truth, yeah, I'm a dork. They like how you do that now. Sound kinda nice, boy, who that down? Is everything real good, true and fair? But you probably wouldn't listen if you knew that down.
The heart beats just a little faster right now, doesn't it? As they stand alone right now. No cornermen. They're just ready to make the ring walk for the biggest fight that boxing can.
Keep your hands up, keep your chin tucked. It's the one and only Ghost with the shadow in the front. Happy Halloween, happy Merry Christmas, happy Hanukkah. Actually, I don't even celebrate Halloween, but I will say, who's here? I will say, Halloween coming up. Weird things are happening, bro. Weird things are happening, man. For real. What's going on? What's really good? Oh, hold on, bro. You Alonzo, or you Alonzo's friend? That name looks familiar. I mean, you welcome here. Just I be keeping track of shit. I think I heard your name before. Why does that sound familiar? Why does that sound so familiar? Do I know you? It don't matter. What's good, man? What's good? Oh, yo, of course. How's my audio, bro? Hold on. Is it too loud? It don't matter. Oh, okay. You was? Okay, I think you were. That's right. My bad, bro. Hey, look, bro, I be getting so many trolls. Like, I don't even know, I don't even know why they troll me. I don't know why trolls troll me. I try to be a nice guy. You know? I get it. The very few people that watch me, half of them are trolls, but I appreciate it. Oh, yes, sir. Now, yes. There you go. I remember you now. What's going on, brother? Right. You was the one that said you thought Berlanga was gonna win, right? Or did you say you thought Berlanga was gonna win, or you just thought he was gonna do better? Better than expected, right? I think that's what you said. I think so, right? I think so, yeah. Anyway, man, what's going on with you? What's going on, Pancho? How you, man? Hey, Pancho, where you from, bro? You from You from the East Coast, the West Coast? You from the West Coast, ain't you, right? I don't even think like I'm only asking because I'm trying to figure out like where like I'm just asking because like I'm trying to figure out like whenever I do a live, it's usually like the same handful of people that are here. I'm just trying to figure out like where they live because like maybe I could take that into account when I do more lives because I know like people I keep forgetting, bro. Like some of the people that watch me, there's like a 3-hour time difference, bro. So it's like because I noticed I went to the analytics, and the analytics actually tell you when a person is watching or like when it tells you like when the audience like it like it doesn't give your info, but it tells me like what time you guys are mainly here, and it actually tells you like shit like it doesn't know whether you're a man or a woman because you put that information there, but it'll tell you like this many men subscribe to you, this many women subscribe to you. Then it'll tell you things like your highest view count is like between 630 and like it's literally like it breaks it down. Like when they say analytics, that shit is really analytical for real. That shit break everything down, bro. Yeah, how'd that work out for you, buddy? I don't know why you said that. I mean, he did look, bro. He did. I've said this before, but I don't think it matters. But he did better than I expected. You know what I mean? Okay. Hey, let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this. My man, my my man is doing like a tour as if he beat Canelo. Like that's weird, bro. And you know what? I don't even blame him. I don't even blame him because that's just like how like social media is and in this generation, like we literally like gave this dude like a statue for going the distance with Canelo, bro. It's like what? Like he went the distance with him, bro. Okay. Like I don't even like I think I might have gave him like 1 or 2 rounds. And to be honest with you, like that's being kind of lenient. When I say 1 or 2 rounds, I'm being lenient with him, bro. Because I, I I don't actually remember a round where I was like, damn, I think Berlanga got that, you know? Well, you know what was the funniest part of that fight though? Was when Berlanga got dropped, right? He got dropped and then he got up and Canelo started whooping his ass. And then he gets at the end of the round, he's like, he made it look like he did something. He was like, yeah, you know, like you getting more of that, you know what I mean? Like, what you mean getting more of what? You getting your ass whooped. Yo, how long is the delay on this shit? Hold up. Let me see. How long is the delay, bro? Hold on. Let me go to YouTube real quick. Let me see something. Okay. Oh, all right. Yeah, I see now. I see now what's going on. I be wondering that. There's a 10-second delay on here. I gotta keep that in mind. What's going on, man? Hey, listen. I don't know if you guys were here at my last live, right? But I told y'all that look, man, I've been doing some thinking. Look, the truth is this, bro. Y'all that be here on my lives, like I fuck with y'all. You know what I mean? I really do. You guys are really the only reason why I really kept doing my channel. I'm not bullshitting you, bro. You should know I don't make money off this. I get nothing. You know what I mean? Like, so the little people that watch me is literally like why I'll keep going live, you know? And I was thinking the other day, right? I was like, you know, in order for me to like continue to be like happy, because I don't know about you, but like if you have a channel or if you've ever had a channel, after a while, there's these periods, and I don't know, maybe you know what? Let me speak for myself because I don't know what other content creators go through. Maybe they don't have this issue, you know, But I be going through like these droughts where like I don't feel like it's not that I don't feel like doing it. It's like, you know, with everything going on, with things going on in my life, and then sometimes the bullshit does get to me, and then I'm like, is it even worth it? You know what I mean? So sometimes I get in that little rut, you know what I mean? And then I be like debating whether I want to keep the damn channel or not. And this shit happens a lot, but I was thinking actually though, uh, in order for me to like, I guess I would feel I guess I would feel better or whatever. I just feel like I saw this other guy do it, right? This other guy, he does mainly UFC content, right? He's been doing it for years, right? Well, he recently switched up his content to where he still does UFC, but he does other things. You know what I mean? And so instead of me making a separate channel, like let's say, I don't know, I'm gonna give you an example, like the true crime. I love true crime, right? But I know a lot of people that watch me don't watch true crime, you know, or don't care about that shit. But instead of me making like a whole separate channel, um, I was thinking, you know, I'm gonna start just talking about other content as well. But I know that like there's a handful of people that come here specifically just for boxing. So then I'm thinking like, should I just make a whole nother channel? Like, I don't know. But what you mean ATM? Hold on. No, what you mean ATM, bro? If you talking about me, I've never cared about views, bro. I've never cared about views. Never. Bro, if I literally cared about views, bro, I would have literally stopped my channel like a year ago. Oh, at the moment. Which channels you talking about? You talking about like the big channels? Like Showbiz in them? I think Showbiz I like he had a couple 100K. And even Punch, shout out to Punch. I think he reached like 100K. Yeah. So, you know, I don't know how the algorithm works, man, but I'll tell you what, I do know for a fact that sometimes YouTube isn't honest with what they do. Because there was a time where I did a live, and when the live was over, the shit told me I had like I watched I forgot what fight it was. I think at the end of the when I turned off the live and I looked at it, it said that it said I had like 600 something views, right? But then when I checked back in an hour later, the shit said I had 400, 500. And I'm like, how is that possible when you know what I mean? So I don't know how that shit even works, bro. No. Punch is at 100K, bro. 100K, not 1K, 100K. Huh? Um, the only bad thing would be that the same trolls would fuck with you if you use this channel. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, bro. But you know what though? I mean, put it like this, bro. Hey, Jonathan, bro. Like, you got to think about it. Like, even if I made a separate channel, there's gonna be trolls over there. Like, eventually, you know, because man, I forgot what I was watching, bro. I was watching like this person was like the sweetest person, bro. It was an old lady. Uh, she does like the little food reviews. You know, she eats the food and tells you how she likes it. She's got a lot of followers because she's an old lady. You know what I mean? And people are like, oh, how cute. You know, she even got trolls, bro. You gotta be like an evil person to troll her, bro. She's like a senior citizen, and dudes just like trolling her and shit. I mean, so that shit come with the territory, man. You know, it is what it is, man. Hold on one second. Yeah, but I mean, but no, my whole point is like, it's a grind, bro. It's a grind. You know what I mean? And I don't put out a lot of edited videos anymore. That's another thing too. Like I don't put a lot of edited video. I used to put a lot of hold on, my camera keeps messing up. I used to put a lot of edited videos out, and when I was doing that, I was getting more views, and I was hardly doing any lives. But then I'm not interact like when I go live, I kind of like trying to like the little of y'all that's here. I'm trying to talk to y'all. You know what I mean? I can't do that in an edited video. It's like it's all quiet and shit, and then I just say what I say, and then I just go to editing. It is what it is. It gets boring after a while, but as far as boxing news go, ain't really much going on, man. We got you know, we got of course Jake Paul and Tyson coming up. We got Usyk and Fury coming up. We got Boots and Karen coming up, part 2. I know with the whole Canelo thing, with the whole Eubank Jr. I read in another article that something about better beef. So I don't know what's going on there, but I mean, at the end of the day, like, I mean, when you look at Canelo, man, it's like I don't even know what to say. Let's say he picks Eubank Jr. Like, I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, I don't know whether to defend that or not, because like it's like I'll tell you the issue that I have is like there's a few Tank channels out there, right? That rock real heavy for Tank, right? Ain't nothing wrong with that. I like Tank. Tank is an exciting fighter. He is. And I know a lot of people give Tank a lot of shit, but when he fights, I watch him, because I know someone's gonna go to sleep and I know he's gonna knock someone out. As far as like who's he fighting, that's a different story, But there's some Tank channels out there, right? And if you look at them, a lot of them have been making excuses for the Lamont Roach fight, right? They'll call you a hater. They'll say whatever, right? They'll say, Lamont Roach is a champion. They'll try to butter it up to make it seem like this is like an honest, like when we all know, like, come on, bro, this isn't the first time you've brought somebody up from a lower weight class, you know what I mean? And did that, you know what I mean? And you've done it in the ones you do at the higher weight classes, you put rehydration clause, catch weights and shit. So like we know what's up, you know what I mean? And they kind of like butter it up, the Lamont Roach thing, right? But then when the news came out with Canelo possibly fighting Eubank Jr., what you think they did? They were like, oh, another cherry pick. It's like, all right, bro. All right. I mean, at least if you're gonna get on Canelo, like at least like be real then. You know what I mean? Like say something about Tank, bro. It ain't hard. Like just because you are like I think like people have it in their head, like just because they criticize a fighter, like it makes them think. I think maybe in their head they're like, oh, I can't criticize him because if I criticize him, then it means I'm not a fan. Like no, bro. Like criticize your fighter, man. If that's your fighter, bro, he should be criticized. It is what it is. Just be upfront and honest, man. I be seeing people say like they don't got their what they said. I saw a couple people say like I ain't a fan of no fighter. What you mean you're not a fan of the fight? No fighter. What you mean? So you telling me that you watch boxing and there's not one fighter you like? Like you like them all the same, right? You don't have like, I don't get it when somebody says that. When I hear someone say, I'm not a fan of these fight, like I'm not a fan of no fighter. Like, okay, so you just, I don't know, man. It's like if I watch the NBA, like there's gonna be a team I kind of like are drawn to. I may not be like a fanatic fan, right? But there's a team where I'm like, oh, yo, I like that team. It's normal. That's what comes in sports, right? It's like, and then you'll see people say like, oh, I'm not a fan of no fighter. Okay, well, then I don't like, so you like everybody the same? Like, what's going on here? Like, I mean, I talked about this on my last live, Pancho. Like, you know what's sad about it, bro? What's kind of sad is like this time around, it kind of like isn't his fault. You see what I'm saying? I sort of like likened it to like the Canelo and Berlanga. You know, still even now, you'll have people say that Canelo cherry picked him, but like really, if you look at the situation, right? Come on, man. Come on. David was at 175, so you can't even use David. That's the thing. You couldn't even use David to like criticize him, right? So the options he had was Berlanga, who was number one, and I think Skull and the other dude, Shishkin, but they already had fights lined up anyway. So people are quick to say, "Oh, he cherry picked," but they're like I'm looking at them like, bro, did you even like follow the situation, or did you just look at it and go, "Oh, Canelo versus Berlanga, he cherry picked them," like, or did you pay attention to what was literally going on? Like, you look at the rankings, like this guy had a fight, that guy had a fight. David was at 175. Like, the options for Canelo was kind of slim, bro. And then the few that he had, right? Berlanga made the most sense. But I don't think people even pay attention to that. They just look at Canelo and Berlanga, and to them it's like cherry pick. And that's, I mean, but with the Tank thing, it's kind of similar. It's kind of similar, bro. Like, this time around, like, I don't know what's going on with the whole Loma thing, bro. Like, I've heard people say, yeah, well, what I heard a couple people say like Tank was like bullshitting with the negotiations. Bro, I don't know any of that, bro. I ain't gonna sit here and even pretend like I know. I could tell you what I see from the outside. Like, all I know is, I remember doing a live, and I remember when, like, after Shakur fought, I thought we were gonna get Tank and Loma, and then I just remember Loma saying like, "Nah, like I need some time." That's all I remember, right? Either way. Then I remember that. Then I remember Shakur was scheduled to fight. What's his name? Help me out here, man. The dude that just lost and got knocked the hell out. He was scheduled to fight him, and then hurt his hand. So then you had William Cepeda. You already had Oscar De La Hoya come out publicly and say from his mouth, Cepeda ain't fighting Tank, right? Then you had El Rayo, who was at 140, and I bet you Tank was gonna try to drain his ass down to 135. But even he was like, "Nah, bro, I got a rematch with Pitbull." So it's really not his fault when you look at it this time. I'm pretty sure it's not his fault. But the problem is, it's like the boy who cried wolf, bro. Because there was plenty of other times and other opportunities where you could have. The problem with Tank, in my opinion, where the way that I criticize him is like, I know no matter who he fights, he's the A side. I know that. And as much as people want to, don't want to talk about the business, don't want to talk about, I don't like talking about the business. I don't like talking about how much a man should make, right? But at the end of the day, when you have a channel and the topics, it's sort of like I'm not going to say a journalist, but these are topics that we talk about. And sometimes I end up talking about things I don't want to talk about, right? But I know one thing, Tank is the A side. And if Tank is the A side, that means that no matter who he fights, he has the power in the negotiations, right? So my whole thing was, yeah, you might this time, the Lamont Roach, I get it because of everything. If you look at the situation, I get it, right? You got to pick somebody, bro, right? But you had all the other times before. You were the A side. You could have sent an offer to Tio, or you could have sent an offer to Devin Haney. You could have sent an. You did fight Ryan, and look what you put. Ryan had to go through all them damn clauses, bro, and Ryan did it to himself. But that's why I think some of us get on Tank. You know, not everyone just looks at the name and goes, "Oh, cherry pick." I mean, when you look at a name and you go, "This guy's fighting this guy," before you say it's a cherry pick, right? And I know a lot of people don't do this. I know a lot of people look at the name and they look at the other name and they go, "Oh, this guy versus this guy. Oh, what a cherry pick," right? But they're not looking at the situation. Go to the rankings. Look at the boxing schedule. Some of these guys are injured. Some of these guys have a fight lined up. Some of these guys aren't available. Maybe that's the best guy he had to pick from. Or maybe his promoter came to him like, "Look, these are the 4 names we have. Pick out of these 4 names." Like, in that case, it ain't even the fighter's fault. It's the promoter. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of us overlook that sometimes. Like, we just look at the fighter's name and just say cherry pick. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And I'm telling you, there are some people that they even followed the whole Canelo situation. They did. They know what happened with Canelo and Berlanga, why he fought Berlanga. They know David wasn't available. David requested an extension 2 times while he was at 175. And Shishkin and the other dude, Mimbili, had a fight scheduled already, right? A lot of these guys know the situation. They know that Berlanga was the only option he had that would have actually sold on a damn pay-per-view, and it probably didn't even sell that well. I heard it did. Either way, they know, and they still called him a cherry pick. You see what I'm saying? But you go over to Tank, and you say Tank cherry pick Lamont Roach. Oh, now some of these guys got a problem. And I'm actually in this situation, like I said, in this situation, I don't think it's so much Tank's fault. Because if you look at the situation and follow the situation, he was at first in talks with Loma, right? No, actually, hold on. If we follow the situation correctly, I believe right after Shakur fought and half the damn stadium fell asleep and shit, that I'll never forget that, bro. I've never, bro, a fucking main event, and you pan the camera around and people are literally sleeping. They're not even pretending. You know, people playing around like I'm a pretend. No, motherfuckers was literally, there was empty seats and dudes was pulling out a pillow and shit. I'm like, oh my goodness, how embarrassing, bro. Then after the fight, he says, "Fuck the fans." Like, anyway, that whole situation, right? That whole situation. He was gonna talk with Shakur. Then it went from Shakur to Loma, right? Then Loma said, "Oh, I need time. I don't know. I'm going to retire." I think Loma's going to retire. I think Loma's going to retire. Either that, or maybe just Loma realized, and I'm not accusing Loma of ducking. I don't know what's going on, because some people are saying that, it's because Tank was bullshitting with the negotiations and Loma just got sick and tired of it and said, "Look, I ain't fighting you." But regardless of what it is, right? Fighting Tank at this time in his career is a tall order for Loma. Loma is a special fighter because when you look at him, bro, like, as whether you like him, whether you hate him, he's really a 130 pounder. Everybody he gets in the ring with, he's like tiny. His frame is tiny. He makes weight like easily. He's never struggling because he's really a 130 pounder. And he campaigns at 135 because, like, that's where the money's at. That's where the good fights are at, right? And I just feel like a fight with Tank at this stage of his career is detrimental to his health, bro. Like, fuck around and look, Tank catch anybody. You're going to sleep in that weight class. I don't believe the whole Ellie setback thing. He be knocking out heavyweights. I don't believe none of that shit. Ellie setback is derided for Tank and derided for Canelo and everything like that. But I do know one thing. I do know that Tank Lang, anybody in the division that Tank fight in, he landed a clean shot. Oh, you going night. I don't care how good your chin is. You visit in the shadow realm, VIP. There is nobody at 135 that could take a clean shot from Tank. Nobody. Tell me who. He'll put you to sleep, bro. Easily put you to sleep. And that's the biggest problem with fighting Tank. You gotta be 100% the whole fight, bro. And what makes him even more dangerous too, by the way, is he don't even care about the beginning of the fight, bro. He don't even care. He'll let you the first 3 rounds. He will let you just throw he hardly won't even throw punches, bro. That's why, like, you ever notice the last couple of fights, people were getting all hyped when it comes to like the 4th and 5th round. They're like, oh my God, oh. And I'm like, nah, bro. Nah, he's just waiting for that motherfucker to slow down just a tad bit. Rolly must have had like 6 rounds on him. I think you could have gave Rolly like most of those rounds. Just off activity alone. Barrios was beating Tank, and Floyd Mayweather had to get in the ring like, yo, you down on the scorecards, right? Frank Martin was beating him the first couple of rounds. Hector Garcia was beating him the first couple of rounds, right? He don't got no problem letting you win those rounds, bro. He don't care. He knows in the back of his head, motherfucker, I hit like Tyson. I'm a small Mike Tyson, bro. I'm just waiting for you to slow down. And that's what he does. That's what makes him so dangerous. And Loma he's a good fighter, man, but he's older now. And I'm just, if this was like 5 years ago, I would have said, yo, I favor Loma. But like, bro, Loma fighting Tank is detrimental to his health, bro. And I don't want to see Loma go out like that, bro. I really don't. And if y'all think Loma beats Tank, okay. But this, I'm going to tell you right now, whether you like Tank or whether you don't like Tank, okay? One thing you can't say about this motherfucker is there comes a point in the fight where he kind of like starts walking you down. I know you guys have seen it because he's done it multiple times. He lets you throw punches. He lets you win rounds. He even lets you, his face might even get marked up. And something happens where he's like, he looks up and he's like, okay, what round we in? 9, 10. Okay. And when Tank does that, he starts walking you down. He literally, bro, he walked through Frank Martin, bro. The first beginning of the fight, Frank Martin was catching him. And I remember like Frank Martin had some people in the crowd and shit. And they were like, ooh, like that boy nasty. And I'm watching the fight like, okay, yeah, okay. And then he starts slowing down a little bit. And then you just saw Tank just start walking. Like, bro, he wasn't even like, okay, he was dodging a little bit, but a lot of the times he was just walking towards him, bro. Like fucking Michael Myers, bro. Or you ever seen Jason Takes Manhattan? That's an old Jason movie, bro. When Jason shows up in New York, Jason Voorhees. I mean, he's literally in New York City and everybody's trying to fuck this guy up. He's just walking past everybody, bro. He's fucking everybody up. He's like that. And then there's a scene up in the roof too with the guy trying to box Jason Voorhees on the you ever seen that? It's like this black dude and he was trying to impress this white chick. How reality so close to reality, right? Let's he's up on the roof and he's trying to fight Jason and then Jason he let him hit. Oh, he always like that. He just let him hit him like 50 times and then Jason just picked him up and hit him one time. His fucking head came off. It's like Tank just starts walking you down. You know what I mean? And he's dangerous, bro. Whether you like him or you don't like him. And I know what people are going to say, well, he needs to unify. Yeah, he does. That my biggest criticism of him is, and I'm going to say something that's going to be controversial, and I don't really care, really. I don't care. I think Tank has a confidence problem. I think he has a confidence problem. I don't think he has a confidence problem when he's in the ring. No. When he's in the ring, he kind of like just turns that switch on. You know what I mean? But I think he has a confidence problem in regards to like fighting. I'm not saying he's scared, but like fighting T.O., even Devin to a certain extent. Because like, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you. Let's keep it a buck here, bro. Whether you like Tank or you don't like Tank. Let me ask you a question. If Tank fights anybody at 135, who's the A side? Who's the A side? Tank, right? So when you the A side, what that mean? What that mean? That means is that you control a large portion of the negotiations. A lot of time it includes the purses, the money, the venues, all the way down to the, if you really want to get nitty gritty, you could throw in, you could make sure that your opponent doesn't even wear a certain type of gloves. You could ask for a rehydration clause, a catchway. You could do all types of shit when you the A side. And Tank has been the A side for years now. So why? And he can fight whoever he wants, by the way. What makes it crazy is that people can't even use or promote. When you're the A side, when you're like Tank, Canelo, Fury, Joshua, even if you have a promoter, when you sell like that, promotion never gets in the way. Promotional companies, bro. Very little do they get in the way. Very little. They know that you bring in traction. So even if you were from another promotion, they know you're going to bring eyes, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, you can't even say that. So let me ask you, why he never asked T.O. to fight? Why he never asked Devin Haney to fight? And he the A side. I never heard like he came to Devin and was asked that. And y'all know how I am with Devin and shit. And to be honest with you, I don't even think Devin would have fought Tank. I don't think he would have fought him. Because if that, I've already said numerous times, like if they would have went into negotiations, they would have never made it out of negotiations. Because at that time, when Devin was undefeated, this motherfucker thinking in his mind like he Tank. He thinking he the A side to everything. And I could just imagine how that how the negotiations are gonna go. Tank's probably gonna be like, nah, man, forget that, you know. But either here nor there. This was the first time I recall where they kind of came out and was like, we'll talk to Shakur and Cepeda, El Rayo, right? This was where was all that energy like a couple years ago? That's the issue I have with Tank. Is I know he has the ability to make these fights happen because of his star power. So when people say T.O. ducking or Devin ducking or what, let's not forget, bro, all Tank had to do was just approach them with an offer. And just see what happens. And I wish a lot of these guys would call these bluffs more often, bro. Like Bill Haney was on the Boxing Voice yesterday. Or was it yesterday? Lying again. Lying again. Which, by the way, you know, when I first heard that Ryan was suing Devin Haney for emotional distress, I was like, you know, what is that? But now that I think about it, bro, he do need to sue Ryan. Ryan will fuck this guy's life up, bro. Devin Haney's delusional, bro. He's delusional. You know what he said about so Jack Catterall, right? As you know, Jack Catterall defeated Regis Prograis last weekend, right? Knocked him down 2 times, right? We know that Devin Haney beat Regis Prograis with a unanimous decision, right? Devin Haney goes on X, formerly known as Twitter, and says, Regis Prograis has no chin. And then he made some other comments implying that he beat Regis Prograis so bad, Regis Prograis wasn't the same again. So in essence, in so many words, that's a large reason why Jack Catterall won. That's what Devin was in so many words. In so many words. And I'm looking at this like, bro, he do need to sue Ryan. Ryan done fucked him up, bro. He's delusional. I'm pretty sure he has anxiety, insomnia. He got personality disorder. He's pre-diabetic. He probably has fucking, what's the one with low iron? He's probably has anemia. Because he's bugging. He even got him to the point, yo, my man was at the carnival. Devin Haney was at the carnival trying to beat up this Mexican because the Mexican, I guess, made a comment about the Ryan fight. He's over here trying to beat up a no-name Mexican eating cotton candy, waiting at the Ferris wheel, waiting to get his height checked to see if he's even eligible to go on the Ferris wheel. He's fighting that guy and couldn't even knock him out and went the distance with him. He does have PTSD. He do need to sue Ryan, bro. He does, bro. He does. He speaks like a person that has PTSD, by the way. Bro, let me tell you something. Why would you sit up there and go, like look at the mentality, all right? Look at the mentality. You saw how he got defeated by Ryan, right? This guy stays off of social media, and when he comes back, he says something along the lines of like, the game ain't the same without me. Some shit like that. Like, you know what he reminds me of? Like, you ever hung out with somebody that's like so damn conceited? Like they think they shit don't stink. Like they don't do nothing wrong. They the one like if you told a story like, hey man, you know, one time I was in a fight at a bar with two guys, right? They always got the story that tops it. Oh yeah, you with the two guys? Oh, I fought four. You know, like the dude that's just like overconfident, over conceited. Like that's really like Devin Haney, bro. Like this dude literally came back and was like, the game ain't the same without me. Well, motherfucker, what you mean? The game was doing just fine. The game was very exciting when you was gone. Then, you know, he's over here. He's trying to beat up a Mexican at the carnival, bro. It went the distance with him. I mean, he said Regis Prograis got no chin. Bro, isn't that calling the kettle? What is the saying? Calling the kettle black? Like, what is that saying? Isn't that calling the kettle black? Motherfucker, fuck the kettle black. You done stole my kettle and acted like the shit is mine. No, you stole my shit and act like it's yours, bro. Like, you're bugging, bro. You're calling somebody that got no chin? Devin Haney, the guy that got knocked down 5 times in the Ryan Garcia fight. The ref only called 3. I counted 5. Let's give him 3. Got rocked in the Jorge Linares fight going back to the corner and held on for dear life the rest of the last 2-3 rounds. Little ass Loma, 130-pounder. Yeah, he's a 130-pounder, bro. In reality, was smacking you the fuck up left and right, making you look dizzy in rounds 10 and 11 to the point where you went to the corner and was like, Dad, he figured me out, Dad. Like, come on, man. Like, and you want to kick a man when he's down? You want to like attack Prograis? Like, come on, man. Come on. And of course, you know, I was laughing because there's like a handful of fucking outlets too, bro, that they swear if you talk about Devin Haney like you racist or something. I swear to you, bro. I swear to you. They like if you even say anything in regards to when it comes to Devin and Ryan, if you're not just saying Ryan's a cheater and that's it, Ryan needs to die. If you're not saying that, like you're fucking racist, bro. Fuck out of here. Ryan a clown too. He be saying some clown shit. Regardless, he beat the fuck out you, bro. If you would have beat the fuck out him, I'd be saying the same thing. I'd be like, Ryan, you're pathetic, bro. Come on. I would. You think I'd be saying anything different? You think I'd be on here like defending Ryan? Like, but Ryan, but Haney, Devin had a 0.00.8 gram. He had a fucking a piece of salt of ostarine in his system, and that gave him superhuman strength, like Paulie Malignaggi's trying to say. I mean, if Devin would have beat his ass, I'd be saying the same shit, bro. I'd be like, Ryan, shut the fuck up. Stop, bro. You got your ass whipped. Leave it alone. And I still say to Ryan, He be saying some crazy shit. Talking about he want to fuck people's wives and all. He disrespectful. Like, this ain't about like race, bro. Like, you got paws put on you, bro. Hand, feet, paws, gloves. Ryan beat the fuck out you, bro. Bad. And now he's living in your head rent free. You try to kick Regis Prograis when he's down, bro. I didn't like that. I didn't like that because out of all his opponents, Regis at first gave him the utmost respect. The utmost respect. I'm not talking about prior to the fight when he was like, "Oh, you a private school boy." Remember, he was talking about like Regis was saying some stupid shit, like making fun of Devin because he went to a private school. Like, motherfucker, that's a good thing, all right? That's a good thing. Stop acting like being poor is fucking cool. Being in a gang is cool. Bro, that shit gets you nowhere in life, all right? I've never been in a situation where me living in the ghetto like helped me out in the future. Like, I got a certificate or some shit. Like, yo, I got jumped 3 times going on North 6th Street. Do I got the job? Like, that shit doesn't help you, bro. So he went to a private school. That's a good thing. That's a good thing, Regis. So, but he was making fun of him, right? But that was just the lead up to the fight. But after the fight, Regis was cool as shit. And I'm pretty sure it was hard as hell for him to say, because I remember, it's almost like, you know, when a person doesn't want to say sorry, and you're like, say sorry. And he's like, sorry. Like, he don't want to say it. That's how he was talking when it came to Devin Haney. They were like, so he knocked you down, Regis? Like, what do you have to say about that, you know? And he's like, yeah, you know, he was better than I expected, you know? What shit? What can I say? What can I say? He caught me. He knocked me down. Yeah, I mean, he don't got pillow hands. I mean, he's got enough power for you to respect him. Like he was being as respectful as he could be. Only later on, when he finds out from the commission and athletic commission or whatever the hell it was, when they legally came out, when they literally, the board came out and said, this kid is rehydrating so much, it's legal. What was the word? Like legal cheating almost. They were talking about how much he rehydrates and shit, right? And they had like that little meeting where the guy was saying, bro, this is dangerous, bro. Like, this guy's coming in the ring. He's gaining 26 pounds in one night. Like, that's kind of dangerous. Only when he found that out did he come out and say, oh, okay. Then he started saying some shit to Devin. Other than that, Regis was respectful as hell, bro. And Devin want to try to kick him when he's down. Devin, I don't have to watch Devin fight to know he ain't the same fighter. Because he's trying to psych himself up. That's what he's trying to do. You could tell he has no confidence, bro. You know it. I know it. All right. It's sort of like when 2 people are about to fight and one dude's holding me back. Right. And I'm like, yeah, don't hold me back, son. Don't hold me back, son. Yeah. And then the dude's like, all right, man, I'll let you go. And you let you go. And you're like, oh, wait, hold on. Wait, you're not holding me? It's like that almost. That's what he's doing to himself, bro. He's trying to like hype himself up. Talking about, oh, the game's been missing me. Like, oh shit, the game ain't been the same since I've been around. Motherfucker, the game was fine. I was playing the game just fine. I was watching the game just fine. It was fine. You act like boxing was gonna collapse without you. If anything, boxing needed Ryan. Because of just eyes and or whatever. So then now he says to Jack Catterall, oh, Regis got no chin. And then says some shit like almost to imply like I beat up Regis so bad he just wasn't the same no more. So you're trying to take away from Jack Catterall's win. That's what you're trying to do. Trying to take away from Jack Catterall's win. So I got an idea. If you think you beat up Jack Catterall better, if you think you beat up Regis better than Jack Catterall, why don't you fight Jack Catterall? Why don't you just fight him and put it to rest? Instead of saying I did this better, just fight him. Show me. because you ducked Sandor Martin. Then Bill goes on the Boxing Voice talking about the T.O. They offered T.O. Here we go again. They offered. Okay, I'll tell you what. You know what? If I ever find out T.O. was offered a fight and turn that shit down, I'm flaming T.O.'s ass, bro. I don't care. Pause. I don't care whether I like T.O. or not. I will do a whole live and I will flame his fucking ass, bro. I don't give a fuck who it is, bro. So show me where the Turk offered T.O. some money and T.O. was like, nope. How come I ain't hear the Turk say that? Do you guys, maybe there is a video of it. I don't know. Is there a video of it? Is there a video of the Turk saying he offered T.O. a fight to fight Devin Haney and he turned it down? If so, let me know. Because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But once again, he says that and all these people ran with it. I saw these people like, look, T.O. ducked him again. T.O. ducked him. Bro, Bill said that, bro. Bill said that. Like, come on, man. I like Bill. I think Bill's good for boxing, but Bill a liar. He's been caught in multiple lies. And so has, and by the way, I don't got to do this, but I do it just to make sure people think I'm not just picking on Devin. Like, T.O. and T.O. Sr. has said some out-of-pocket shit, bro. They've said some things that I don't agree with. It is what it is. You know, they're their own man. But I feel like, man, you was kicking him when he's down, bro. Like, come on, man. You act like you beat up Regis like how Fundora beat up Erickson Lubin. Something like that. You didn't do that to Regis, Devin. You won the fight. Yeah, you won the fight. You won the fight like convincingly. Yeah, you dropped him. Yeah. But you ain't like alter this man's life or nothing like that. He showed signs of like not being Regis the fight prior to fighting Devin in the Zorilla fight. In fact, if you really want to make a conspiracy theory about it, it was after the Zorilla fight and Prograis having that poor performance is when Devin quickly jumped in and fought his ass. Just like when T.O. lost to Kambosos, who scooped in? Who scooped in to beat up the one-hit wonder Kambosos? Devin. So if y'all want to make conspiracy theories, we could go there. That's the truth. And actually, to be honest with you, like that's where I actually respect Bill and Devin. That's where I actually do respect them because they're smarter. They're smart. They're smart. T.O. lost. We know we could beat Kambosos. We'll be undisputed. That was a smart thing to do. Regis had a fight against Zorilla. He didn't look good. Now's the time. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But don't act like don't act like you're not doing these things though. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like what I'm saying is it's fair play. It's fair game. I give you a shout out for being smart and being how you move and shit. But don't turn around and act like you didn't make these moves and made it easier. You didn't go through top contenders and beat an IBF champion and then beat Loma to get those belts. No, T.O. did, right? Let's keep it a buck. T.O. did the heavy lifting, right? He brought the couch all the way up to the damn stairs and he couldn't pick it up. He dropped it. You came and picked up the couch and got to the top. That's how I look at it. He did all the heavy lifting all the way up there, my guy. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't act like you was carrying the shit the whole time because you wasn't. Then with Prograis at 140, yeah, you did get a belt at 140. You did. After Regis had a suspect fight against Zorilla, people were like, damn, what's wrong with Prograis? You hopped right in immediately and fought him and beat him, and that's smart. That's great. But don't act like you didn't do that. That's the shit I don't understand. It's almost like the same shit with the Berlanga and Tank. If you're a Tank fan, you shouldn't be saying nothing about Canelo fighting Berlanga? Nothing. Nothing. How can you sit there and say something, but then turn around and go, Lamont Roach is a champion? Y'all just hating on Tank. How can you do that? How? I mean, come on, man. I'm telling you, bro, keeping it a buck is like starting to become like a rare disease or some shit. Or it's like, it's rare. It's rare. It's rare. The mindset of some of these guys is like, I can't criticize the guy I go for, because if I do that, I ain't going to look like a fan. Why? Why would you think that way? No, you do. You criticize him when he fucks up. You criticize him when he does something wrong, right? Isn't that the type of friend you should be? Like, if I'm a friend, right? I ain't just gonna ride or die for you and ask no damn questions. Hey, Shadow, I'm gonna go rob this bank. Well, yeah. All right, yeah, no questions asked. I'm gonna just run up in there with you, bro. Like, no, I'm gonna be like, yo, what are you doing? And no, I'm not going with you. You ain't hemming me up. Like, I think some of these guys' mentalities, I don't get it, bro. But I'm telling you, when you turn around and y'all make all these excuses for Tank, right? And say, oh, well, Lamont Roach is a champion. You guys are hating on Tank. You're doing this. But then you turn right around and you say, oh, Canelo's fighting Eubank. Another cherry pick. Like, so what's the problem you have with Canelo fighting Eubank? I'm not saying whether I have a problem with it. I'm asking them. Let me guess. He's in another division lower, right? Which means he'd be bringing them up, right? Isn't that what Tank's doing? Isn't that exactly what Tank's doing? So how can you have a problem with what Canelo does? Look, T.O., for instance, right? If T.O. does something wrong, I'm going to just call it out for what it is, right? But at the end of the day, I just want to see him fight. I don't care who he fights against. If he fights Ryan, that's a dangerous fight. That's a good fight. He fights Crawford, a very dangerous fight. That's a good fight. He fights Tank. That's a very dangerous fight. That's a good fight. I just want to see the fight. However we get there is however we get there. I know he's not. Don't worry about it. I got him. Hey, you guys got a wrench too, you know. You can get rid of him. You know, hey, listen, if you know he's here, just get rid of him. That's not the real Alonzo. I know. Here, there you go. Don't worry about it. I got him. Don't worry about it. Yeah, when you see him, bro, hey, listen, when you see him, just block him. You know, Alonzo came on here and said it wasn't him, so it is what it is. So now I just know whenever these dudes pop up, just block them. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck what they say. So Tank, like you, I just feel like you shouldn't say anything, bro. And to be honest with you, I don't even care whether Tank fights in Houston or not. I don't even care whether he fights Lamont Roach or not. I don't care about that either. Am I excited for Canelo if he fights Eubank? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I was thinking about it earlier today. I don't think there's anything Eubank possesses that would even be dangerous for Canelo. I don't think he has. There's not one thing I could even think of where I'm like, oh, he gives Canelo issues. There's not one. Not one. Not power, not defense, not offense, not stamina, not experience. Maybe he's got height or a little bit of reach, but that ain't nothing. Like, there's literally nothing the man has over Canelo. So would I be excited for that fight? No, I wouldn't. Because at least Berlanga had like, you know, an undefeated record, regardless how padded it was, right? He was younger, right? He was bigger, right? He supposedly had all this power. I told y'all he didn't, but you know, at least like it was more something for me to get more excited for, right? But I can't get excited for that. But at the same time, if I'm gonna say something about this, then you damn right I'm gonna say something about the Lamont Roach and Tank thing. How would it sound if I said, damn, Canelo's cherry picking this guy, bro? He is. And then turn around and tell you, but Lamont Roach is a champion. Come on, guys. You guys are hating on Tank. Come on, man. Just call it for what it is, right? There's a reason why people don't want to see it, right? There's a reason why people are upset. And the crazy thing is this time around, it ain't Tank's. It's not Tank's fault. It's not. It's really not. It's really not. And I'm dead serious when I say people don't follow the sport. What's going on, LT? I'm dead serious when they say they don't follow it, bro. You know, because if you follow the whole Canelo fighting Berlanga, then how can you sit there and say he cherry picked him when you know that's technically the only option he had? How you cherry pick somebody that's the only option you technically have that's a valid reason to put on a pay-per-view? He didn't even have multiple. He had like him. He couldn't even pick David Morrell if he wanted to. David Morrell was at 175 already. David was at 175 already. William Skull, I think, or Man Billy, one of them, Man Billy already had a fight lined up at top rank. So how can you follow that and say you're just saying that? Either you're just saying that because no matter what he does, you're going to say Canelo's cherry picks, or two, you're not following the situation. You're just seeing the name. You're just seeing a name and going, oh, Berlanga, fucking cherry pick. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, it sounds like that. But when you look into it, you're looking why, then you'll know. Well, when Tank fights Lamont Roach, right? Now they want to break it all down. But see, hold on a second. He did go to Shakur, and he was talking to Loma, and he did go to Cepeda, and he did try to fight El Rayo, right? He did. Yeah, he did do all that. He did explore his options. Yeah. So did Canelo. No, you good, bro. Just if you see him, just block him. That's all. Yeah, shit don't bother me anymore. It only bothered me because he made that one comment, but I ain't giving him that anymore, man. It is what it is, you know. I don't even care. Like, come on, man. Other than him coming here for that short 5 seconds, like I don't even know he exists, bro. I don't know what he looks like. I don't know his name. I don't even know if it's a kid. I don't know if it's an old lady. I don't know who's doing it. Like, it's literally like they don't exist. Like, they only exist for that little 5 seconds. So let him get his 5 seconds and then boot his ass out of here. Well, the issue with that is he came up here. Look, let's say it is him. He came up here in my face and said, I would never say that. So if it is him, I'm not saying it is, but if it is him, what you want me to do? He literally came up here and was like, I would never say that, bro. I would never say that. So like if it is him, that's the biggest coward on fucking planet Earth. Like, who does that? It's like you talking shit to somebody on the street, man. Like, man, fuck Shadow Ghost. And then I'll come up to you and I'm like, oh, I heard you said fuck me, bro. I never say that, bro. Never. I would never say that. And then when I walk away, man, fuck Shadow Ghost. Fuck, man. I mean, what you want me to do, bro? He came up in here and said it wasn't him. But if you see Anyone under his name doing that, just get him out of here. Yeah, you know, sometimes I have an idea who it is too anyway, by the way. Which makes it even more funnier if it is him. Like, that's even like hilarious in itself. Like, that's even more hilarious in itself, bro. Oh, yo, by the way, what was I gonna say? There was something else I was gonna talk about real quick. Hold on. Oh, they I heard something about oh my goodness. Hold on. Oh yeah. I heard Madrimov and Boachuk might be fighting. That'll be crazy, bro. You know what? That's what we need to start seeing too. I want to start seeing these dudes from Russia or Dagestan or whatever. I want to see them start fighting each other, just like I want to see Nakatani fight that Nakatani dude fight what's his name? In a way, start putting them in the ring together, man. Let them take each other out, bro. Yeah. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. That's a fire fight, actually. I like that shit. Hey, just real quick before I get back on boxing. You know, I was looking at I was just looking at this this it was like a website where like missing people are on there, like people that go missing and stuff, right? And you know what I found very, very odd, like and this is a real thing that's happening, is it's not happening a lot, but the fact that it's happening more than 3 times is kind of shocking. You got people that are going missing so let me show you. Here, let me show you how this girl went missing. I'll come right back to boxing. Just I want you guys to see this because it had me thinking, like, and it's kind of fucked up. And I want you to put yourself in the mind of the father. Like, the father literally saw his daughter doing this, and it's like, she can't be found, bro. It boggled my mind, bro. It happened in Minnesota. Happened a couple of weeks ago. Here, let me show it to you. Wait till you hear this. Hold on. Okay, there it goes right there. Okay. Let me first start by saying, you know, people with autism, right? I had a friend who said I was autistic. But there are people that there's different types of autistic people, right? And I had to learn this, right? You have like an autistic person that talks, and then there's like another one called nonverbal. Okay, there's a percentage of them that do talk. But anyway, most people with autism, they're really good at one or two things, right? Could be math, could be history, could be memory, right? The ironic thing about this is this girl was really good at navigation, remembering street signs, remembering where she's at. Their family literally called her the human GPS. Okay, but remember, she's autistic. They go in Minnesota to this national park that they go to every year. They've been going there for years, so it's not even like a place where like she's only been to like a couple of times. She's been going there her whole entire life. And they get there. Here, let me share the screen with you. Right there. You see that little platform with the boat? That's literally the last picture that was taken of her, right? So check out what happened, bro. They were there. They were all getting in the boat to go head out. They were gonna just row. They were just gonna row or like cast a little fishing line or whatever, right? The father, the mother, the daughter, the autistic one, and the brother. They've been going there for years. They know it like the back, and she's like a GPS, right? All right. She says, I don't want to go. I just want to chill right here and look at the scenery. So she takes out a lawn chair and she's sitting in the lawn chair and they row the boat out there and they look back and she got up like she heard something and she jetted in the woods. She just ran in the woods like she was chasing something. And the father tried to row back as soon as he can, and they can't find her. She's been gone for weeks. And then you come to find out that that's happened before to other people. This black kid I saw that was on Dr. Phil was in filming. They were filming a show. He too, in front of everybody, just dropped his camera and ran into the woods like he was chasing something. It was never found again. It's just weird. It's like a phenomenon that happens. Like, what are they running after? It's the weirdest thing, bro. And I was looking at like how many cases there are of that. That's just, it's very, very odd. And a lot of them happen in state parks. But anyway. Who's that? Who's Brandon Looney Tunes? Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Hey, yo, can you imagine like the father though? Like, imagine you're on your rowboat and you turn around to look at your daughter and she just runs into the woods, bro. And you're just like, what the fuck? And you're trying to row there. Like, what happened? And you get there and you get off the boat and she's just gone. Literally nothing. Yeah, when is the election? When is the election? When is the election? Election day. November 5th. Yeah, be ready for some crazy shit to happen that day. Some crazy shit gonna happen, bro. Look, man, I just want to be able to buy food at normal prices, bro. That's all. That's all. I'm tired of going to the supermarket and because I don't eat like, I try to eat as healthy as I can, and that shit is so expensive. It's like, it's never been like this in my entire life, bro. It's ridiculous, bro. And it's always the healthy shit that's like expensive. The shit that kills you, you could buy for like $1. Like natural stuff that comes from the earth, like water and berries and fruit and lettuce is like sky. What? The shit that's naturally in the earth is like expensive as hell, but the shit that kills you, you can get it for like $1. I eat the same thing, and all I know is that shit. I'm paying more and more every time I go to the store, bro. There's something's got to give, bro. Something's got to give. What you think about what you call it Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me share this real quick. Ain't really much. Hold on. Hey, I like Floyd Schofield, man. I like that kid. Mudataya, he's pretty good too. This guy's a champion, I believe, ain't he? This Iglesias guy. Keyshawn Davis. Boots versus Karen 2. Bam versus Nicholas Flazers. Whatchamacallit? I was watching the Raymond Ford training. Bro, that dude, bro, I'm telling you. I like Raymond Ford, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I don't care who it is. I ain't never gonna lie. Like, he looks like he's on something, bro. He looks like he's on something. Watch when you see Raymond Ford. Watch how chiseled and how big he got. I mean, he's working out and everything. He's posted all his workouts, but still, like, if that's natural, damn, you got some genetics on you, bro. Damn, I don't remember him looking like that. I don't remember him looking anything like that, bro. It makes me think he's on something. Wouldn't be surprising, but I think a lot of people are on shit, bro. A lot of people. I think everyone on Snack is on something. Taylor and Serrano too, and Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Man, I'll tell you, man. Huh? What you say? You mean like at a base? Yeah, I can go to any base. I'm 100%, bro. I can go anywhere. I can go to any national park. I can go to any base in the world, bro. I'm 100%. I don't even got to pay to get into national parks either. Why would I go there though? You mean for the prices? It's all right. I mean, it's still inflation. It's still inflation, bro. You know. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see right here. Kenneth Sims. No, man, not him. Dummy. Him. Kenneth Sims. He's not that bad. Oscar Duarte is fighting him. That's going to be a pretty good fight. That's low key. That's a pretty good fight right there. You see that? Oscar Duarte and Kenneth Sims. I know a lot of people are like, what? Like, no, they both. Oscar Duarte hits hard. He lost to Ryan, but I think that's it, right? Kenneth Sims, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. Let me see. Hold on. He's got 2 losses earlier in his career. Like, we're talking early. Other than that, he's on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 win streak. Damn. So that's a good fight. Yeah, LT, it's ridiculously expensive, bro. It's crazy. I don't even tell. Listen, bro. I don't even talk to people about like. It's such a sensitive topic, bro. All I say is whether you believe your vote count or not, bro. Just pick for whatever you think is gonna fucking lower these prices, bro. Come on, man. You pay for this shit too. Come on. Don't let your hatred for somebody like fuck around be and affect all of us, bro. Like if you know it's gonna lower the prices, just pick whoever, bro. It is what it is. Let me see. Testing and snack wouldn't do anything, Hawker. What you gonna? So what? You wait? Like, come on, man. You got the dude that knows how to beat every test on there. Like, testing those fighters ain't gonna do nothing. Ain't gonna do nothing. You think when a snack fighter gets like hit with a test, you think they get nervous? Hell no. They don't get nervous. They take it to the king of PEDs himself. He's like, I'll take care of it. I'll tell you, man. Hey, what's going on, Tycho? Man, I'll tell you, man. Look, people. I do think holidays like be associated with how people like think and react and shit. Like, I really do, man. Like this past week, it's just weird things happen, bro. Like just weird things where I'm like, that's weird. I'm like, that wouldn't normally happen. And then I'm like, yeah, Halloween coming up. I really do believe this should be affecting people, bro. There's this new girl who moved in downstairs for me. She just says hi. Like she don't say nothing else. She see me. I was like, hey, how you doing? She's like, hi. I'm like, hi, hey. I saw her outside the other day when I came back from work. I was like, hey, so how's your day? She's like, hi. I'm like, okay. We were like, doing laundry. She comes downstairs. Like, hey, how's it going? Great day out, She's like, hi. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? All right, bro. Like, you got to know another word in the English language, bro. All right. We're not getting anywhere here. All right. If you're going to live here, all right. When I say hi, say something else other than hi. Hi, I'm Manuel. Hi. Like, what the fuck? Crazy people around here, bro. I got to get the fuck out of here. Maybe she's not real. Maybe she's an AI, Maybe she's an AI. I'm dead ass, bro. I literally said to her, hey, how you doing? It's a great day out. Ain't it really nice out? She just looked at me and went, hi. Like, you're not gonna get far here in America on that one word. I mean, yeah, I'm surprised you made it this far. How the fuck did you get the lease? How did you get this lease? You know what? It doesn't even surprise me. These people are so damn money hungry here. They probably were like, the rent is high. Hey, fuck it, give it to her. It's like, yeah, give it to her. Just give it to her. It's like she better pay her ass be out of here. Like, the fuck? Crazy ass people around me. Then I got these homeless people who come into my building and piss and shit. There's 100 buildings here. Well, 50. There's about 50 buildings here. And yet they somehow enter my building all the fucking time. Took a shit and smudged it on the wall. You nasty bastard, bro. You nasty bastard. I'm telling you, bro, like, I got to get out of here, bro. Then I got a new neighbor. I don't mean, man, I'm just going on. I'm kind of like, this shit got me mad now. So I'm on my treadmill, which I've been going on for a long time, bro. I've lived here longer than anybody. And my fucking neighbor downstairs who just moved in was like banging on the fucking wall when I'm on the treadmill. And I almost went down there like, hey, bro, listen, bro. Hey, bro, hold up, bro. Hold up. Let me introduce you to myself, bro. I'm on that shit every day, bro. So get fucking used to it, bro. Bang on that what? Keep banging on it. Go ahead. Bro, these motherfuckers is crazy, bro. I can't control who lives by me, though. I don't know why I get the weird ones, though. You know what? I can't even. I wish I could show you, Tycho, where I live. It's like, it's not the hood, but it's like, it kind of is. I've never seen no shit like this, bro. I'm in Maryland, bro. At least when I was in Jersey, I could tell. Okay, we in the hood. Oh, all right, we in the burbs. You can't tell here. You can't tell. You just can't tell, bro. You can't tell. It looks nice one day, and then the next day you're like, I don't remember 5 crackheads. I don't remember 5 crackheads living here. Like, where the fuck did they come from? And then it's just weird. Nah, some shit ain't got nothing to do with age, bro. Some shit ain't got nothing to do with age, bro. And I don't even want to say this. Like, I feel like if I say this, like, I know people take it the wrong way. Every time I bring this up, people get mad, or I think my channel almost got flagged that one time, I think. So I got to be careful how I say this. Look, I'm not gay. I don't like men at all. If that's your lifestyle, it is what it is, bro. I don't partake in those activities. I don't partake in that action. And I don't know what it is with gay men that every time they see me, they look at me and they're like, oh, let me approach him. And there's this gay guy that lives around here. And what's fucking crazy is this guy's like 9 feet tall. I'm already small as it is. This dude is like Shaq fucking height, bro. Shaq height. And walks like with the female strut and shit. And I'm throwing out my garbage. And he's like, hey, I'm like, man, you better I will get a ladder and jump uppercut your ass, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Nasty bastard, bro. I can't stand it, bro. I can't stand it. I don't know what makes you think like I'm interested. Strut your ass somewhere else. Oh, big for nothing. I swear, bro. I ain't got no problem with those. Like, I hate to say like those people, bro, because there's plenty of nice people that go that way, all right? But I don't go that way. So I appreciate it if you just like leave me the fuck alone, all right? And you go live your life. Yeah, that'll just add on like 10 more problems to my existing problems already. I mean, I know you're trying to help me, bro. I know you're trying to help me. I don't mean to sound like that. I've had I've had an odd year on this earth this year. Very odd, like things that normally don't happen to me, and a lot. I went through a lot this year, so I'm kind of like just spazzing out on everybody I bump into that I live here. But they're giving me a reason, though. You know, I'm not picking on nobody. They're giving me a reason, bro. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here before I get arrested or something, bro. Yeah, he's just trying to help. I know he did made it sound kind of easy, right? Just start a family. Oh, okay. Like I'm gonna go to Walmart. Like, so you get that family right there. Let me that family. Like, bro, I gotta meet somebody. I gotta get to know her. I don't even know if I want to do that with her. A lot of times this shit don't work out. I don't even know if I want to be in a relationship. Like, just starting a family is just like that's something you really need to like. Let's be honest, bro. Let's be honest. 85% of us came from a family that was probably, I'll speak for myself, probably wasn't planned. Do you understand what I mean by that? Like most families aren't started like in the happy-go-lucky movies. Like, let's start a family together. I think that would be nice. Do you think we should have a kid together? That would be nice. Let's start Monday. No, it's usually he bust a nut in you. He didn't wear a condom. Now you pregnant, and that's it. Now y'all stuck with each other. Good, bad, whatever. That's why I tell people all the time, bro. Like, protect yourself, bro. Unless you want a kid, you better protect yourself. Unless you want to get an abortion, that's up to you. I don't believe in that, but I mean, it is what it is, bro. You like to play, then you gonna take what comes along with it. I had to go through it. I know every time I stick my thing up in somebody, I know like if something happens, I gotta fucking, I can't just fucking leave that person if something happened. I mean, I'm not like that. I know there's a lot of people that'll just leave. They'll disappear the next day. You'll never see that person again. Yeah, what's going on, baby? I guess what? What? I'm pregnant. Oh. And you know, I'm gonna grab something from the store real quick. You need something? Sure. Yeah. Why are you bringing that box? Oh no, I just gotta pack some stuff in there. Yep. Yep. Tell your mama said hi. That's what the fuck he's gonna do, bro. Like, come on, man. Most men ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. A lot of people are in disguises, man. You could be with somebody for 2 years and not know that person, bro. Trust me. Trust me. I know. Hey, I'm gonna say this, bro. This is the realest shit I could ever say to you, man or woman, from my own experience. You will never know somebody until they're in a position where they're gonna be a parent, their income is affected, right? Like something that really affects their life. That's when you're gonna see who that person is, bro. That's when you're gonna see. You're gonna be like, wow, he really changed, or she changed, right? She wasn't like that, you know. Yeah, you don't know people, bro. You think you know people. And I'm just talking from experience, bro. I'm just telling you. I'm talking from experience. Things can be going just great. Let a kid come into the life, or let someone lose their job and now you got to pick up the slack for a while, or, you know, just whatever, man. Like, that's when you're going to see that person come out. That's when you're going to see, like, if that person really loves you or not. I don't think people know. I think a lot of people don't even know the definition of love. I really don't. And I don't even know if I know the definition of love. I know what I think the definition of love is. For me, it's I would provide for that person before I provide for myself. That's how I look at it. Like, if we were starving, I'm gonna make sure you eat first before I eat. Does that make sense? Like, to me, that's love. That's how I look at as love. Being protective, like watching over you, making sure you eat, shit like that. But then again, everybody interprets love differently, bro. It is what it is. You know what I mean? You never know anybody till you in that situation, bro. Hey, you guys ever seen the Hey, you guys ever seen the just speaking about people that you think you know. You guys ever heard about the hitchhiker dude? The hitchhiker dude that saved, like, I think he saved this. I don't know exactly how the story goes. I know it's like the special is on Netflix. Like he saved this old lady or something, right? He was a hitchhiker or something. Like he saved her life from somebody doing something. And he got like a lot of praise and was getting a lot of like, wow, he helped this old lady out. Wow. And then he turned around and murked somebody while he was hitchhiking. Like, just, you ever see the guy on Joe Rogan, by the way? You guys ever seen this? Oh, what? Yo, I just saw this the other day. This shit blew my mind. Joe Rogan was interviewing this dude that came out of prison. And there was like the Innocent Project type people, right? You know, the people that if they feel like you wrongfully convicted, they'll try to go through your case and try to get you out, right? So this guy was sentenced to 50 years. He was a drug dealer. And he gets out and he goes on Joe Rogan and he's like explaining, like, you know, and Joe Rogan's like, so are you really a criminal? He's like, yeah, no, I am a criminal. Everything that they said I did, I did. And he's like, what'd you do? He's like, well, I gave this guy a package. I got locked up. I came out. He never gave me the money because I was locked up. I gave him like a half a kilo or something like that, or half or whatever, right? I came out of jail. I went to his house. He was there with his girl. I said, yo, where's my money? You thought I was locked up. You ain't gonna pay me. He ain't pay me. So I robbed his ass. I robbed him and his girl. Then I found somebody else that I you know, owed me money, robbed them. And then he got caught and they sentenced him to 50 years for that. So he gets out. The Innocence Project lets him out. He's on Joe Rogan, like telling his story. This shit just happened like this year. He's telling his story and everything, and like he turned his life around. A month later, this motherfucker was on the news for chopping somebody up, bro. He put the head in the freezer, the leg in a recycling bin, and tried to walk around in a yellow wig like he was a female, but you could clearly see it's him. Deranged, bro. Crazy. I mean, he put the pieces in the fridge like he was saving that shit, bro. He chopped the bodies up. He chopped it up and was like, all right, the head, I'll put the head, the right leg, and the thigh in the freezer. I'm going to put the other shoulder and that in the basket. And then he started carrying the basket around in a wig. Let me show you this shit, bro. The motherfuckers is crazy, bro. And that's New York for you. That's New York for you in a second. What the fuck is this guy's name again, bro? The dude from Joe Rogan. Hold on. Joe Rogan, the guy that got locked up. What was his name? Sheldon Johnson. Sheldon Johnson. Hold on. Shit, since it's Halloween, I mean, it ain't like we got some great exciting shit going on, you know, like. All right, so this motherfucker was on Joe Rogan, right? Okay. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but I'm just to give you an idea of what happened, bro.
February 2024, Sheldon Johnson appeared on the Joe Rogan Experience. 38 days later, he was arrested and charged with murder. It was episode 2096 with Joe Rogan.
So he's on there. Watch this. I'll play a little bit of it. Watch when I show you the news clip how crazy this motherfucker is, bro.
Sheldon Johnson and another person named Josh Dubin. Josh had been on the podcast 6 different times before, explaining on an earlier episode that he was a lawyer who worked with wrongfully convicted felons.
We're here to get the word out about wrongful convictions.
In 3 out of 6 of Josh's appearances, he'd bring these wrongful convicts to tell their story.
He spent 3 decades in jail for murders murders that he didn't commit.
So when Josh brought in Sheldon Johnson, it seemed this would be another positive episode, but it quickly became apparent that Sheldon was slightly different.
I figured we'd do something a little bit different. Typically, the person sitting to my right is someone that was wrongfully convicted. Sheldon is guilty.
Sheldon had only just been released from a 25-year prison stint, but Josh had brought him on specifically as an example of someone who'd been given an unfair amount of time, believing Sheldon never deserved his 25 years in prison. Well, you can be the judge of that. Born 1975, Sheldon...
All right, so they go into what happened, and he did his little time or whatever. And he's on he's on Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan's like, so, you know, did you do these things? It's like, yeah, I did these things. Yeah, I robbed these people. Yeah, I was violent, but I never hurt nobody that never deserved it, right? The whole honorable fucking thug, like sort of like an honorable murderer, bro. He's like, yeah, I hurt people. Yeah, but I never hurt nobody that didn't deserve it, right? So then he's like, he turned his life around and all this other stuff. And then this happens. like 2 weeks after.
Welcome to the 6 o'clock news. We begin with a shocking arrest in the Bronx. A criminal justice advocate who spent time in prison before turning his life around, now facing murder charges after body parts were discovered inside 2 apartments.
Fox 5's Linda Schmidt is live in the hybrid section of the Bronx with more on what we're learning about this suspect. Linda.
That's right. And we are learning a lot here tonight. First of all, he claimed that he had turned his life around after spending most of his adult life in prison. In fact, last year, he started working for the Queens Public Defender's Office. Well, now he is accused of killing a man and then dismembering his body. 48-year-old Sheldon Johnson of Harlem is charged with murder and concealment of a human corpse. This is Johnson recently on Joe Rogan's podcast, talking about how he had turned his life around after a life of crime. He was working with troubled youth with the Queens Public Defender's Office. The shirt he is wearing says Queens Defenders.
I got into school. I got my GED. From there, I got involved in correspondence courses. I started interacting with guys who were teaching ART, aggression replacement training, and I started to begin to understand how these concepts work, what positive visualization is, deep breathing, how to remove yourself, conflict resolution.
Well, police say Johnson's life of crime apparently was not over. He is accused of shooting 44-year-old Colin Small in the head in Small's 6th-floor apartment on Summit Avenue, and then dismembering his body. Detectives combing over potential evidence again today. Inside the apartment in the High Bridge section of the Bronx, a law enforcement source says they found a man's torso and 2 feet in a plastic storage bin. Investigators also found the victim's head, legs, and 1 arm in Johnson's freezer in his apartment building in Harlem. The superintendent of the victim's apartment building saying a neighbor heard gunshots, and surveillance video tells the story.
The tenant of the apartment, he came in, he never came out. So I called police because it's suspicious.
The super providing me with these surveillance pictures inside the building that allegedly show Johnson carrying bags in and out of the apartment building the day of the murder and changing his clothes several times, as well as wearing disguises. And also tonight.
Unbelievable, man. Hey, man, see you later, bro. See you later, bro. See you later. You don't have to be here, brother. You don't have to be here. I don't ever want to force no one to be here, bro. I said it before I even started this. I said I'm gonna do this, so you don't. I know some of y'all just want to be here for boxing. You don't have to be here, but you don't think you put that here. I'm gonna be like, oh shit. R. Smith said that. Let me stop what the fuck I'm doing because he's leaving. Nah, that shit don't bother me, bro. No offense though. But anyway, yeah, man. I just that shit is crazy to me, bro. It's just crazy to me. My man literally was deciding where to put the parts at. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna put the head in the freezer. I'm gonna put the leg and the thigh over here, and then I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna bring it to my apartment. Like, bro, there's a lot of screws loose up there, bro. A lot of screws loose, bro. Yeah, you ever seen about the what was that old boxing fight too? Man, I gotta find the two names of these guys. I think it was in black and white. Was it in black and white? Was it in black and white? I gotta, maybe you guys might know. There was a fight that happened a long time ago, and it was the trilogy of these two guys. And it was literally like the first two fights was like crazy. Like, so they did a trilogy. And this was like way before. I mean, we're talking, this was a long time ago. I think it could have been black and white TV still. But the lead up to the third fight, one of the fighters was actually gay, or like went both ways, bisexual or something. But a lot of people didn't know. Only like, people that were boxing and people in the business knew, and it just wasn't proper to tell people or to indulge that information to the public, because at that time it was highly, highly, highly unacceptable for you to live that type of lifestyle. So by even mentioning that or playing around with that, you're like putting this man's career in jeopardy. So they had already built up animosity towards each other, right? Because they had two fights already, right? There were two back and forth fights, and lead up to the third fight, he said to the guy, he made like a comment alluding to like, I know how you go or whatever, right? Like, I don't know what he said, but the other guy got pissed and he killed him in the ring. He killed him in the ring, bro. Like, he was hitting him and the ref wasn't stopping it. I don't know what the hell. That guy, I mean, I knew he was gone, bro. That's probably one of the most violent assaults I've ever seen. And I've watched so much, like you guys, I've seen tons and tons of boxing, bro. I saw this man in the corner getting pummeled with his hands down. He was knocked out on his feet for like 8 seconds, and the guy was still hitting him. And the ref, I'm looking at the ref like, what? I can't imagine fighting back in those times, because a lot of times, like with Jack Johnson and all that other shit, like they let a lot of shit go. Like a lot of shit today that would be stopped wasn't stopped back then. Like, they didn't care you was knocked down 3 times in the first round. Like, you damn near got to stop breathing for them to stop that fight. Let me see if I can find that fight. Yeah. Emil Griffith and, oh man, this is sad, bro. Yeah, I don't even know if I want to play this shit. Here, I'm gonna play it with no music because they'll strike me. It's only about a minute long anyway, but this was the ending of the fight. I mean, it's horrible. That was the ending of it. Right there. You, oh my goodness, bro. Right there, you can, like, there's an argument that you could stop the fight right there, bro. He just took 5 unanswered shots, but he's still standing. So I guess back then the ref was like, well, he's alive. As long as he's alive, I ain't gonna stop it. Like, that shit would have been stopped today by today's standards. Unanswered shot. Another one. Oh my goodness, bro. Psst. Bro. I actually get mad watching this shit, bro. I get mad watching it. What ref does that, bro? Unbelievable, bro. And in the ring, that man pipes. And he had said to him, like, prior to the fight, like I said, he made a comment in regards to him being gay, I guess. And Like back then, it was like I don't know the whole story, so if I'm saying it wrong, I know the gist of it. I'm pretty sure they had 2 fights prior to that. This was a trilogy, I believe. I know one of them was living that lifestyle of like bisexual. The other guy knew it. In fact, a lot of people did know it, but they just didn't say anything because, you know, his career and everything and being respectful. But I guess they don't built up so much animosity with the shit talking. The guy was like, you know, when you start talking shit, you know, like, you want to talk, you know what I mean? You want to talk about my mom or my sister. Okay. And he made that comment like about him being, and that motherfucker said, okay. Oh my goodness, bro. I can't believe that ref just let that shit go. It's almost like the ref was scared to jump in. Like, I don't want to, You scary ass, bro. The fuck is wrong with you, man? You could have been stopped that. I think you should get, if you a ref and something like that happens, like, I think you should be charged, bro. I'm dead ass serious, bro. If you a ref and you're, it's no different. It's no different than if a police officer was on duty or I was in the military and they tell me to do something and I'm like, I can't do it, bro. No, I can't do it. And then somebody dies. Like, I'm supposed to be obligated. I'm obligated. Like a doctor is obligated to help a patient. You see what I'm saying? You take an oath, bro, to fucking protect your patients, right? People in the military, we take an oath to serve our country, right? Police officers take an oath, right? When somebody's life is on the line, right? I believe referees should take an oath. And if you don't stop the fight and somebody gets hurt, your ass should get charged, bro, with a felony. Do your job. Do your job. If not, don't do it, bro. Because I see too many, even today, I see refs where it's questionable. You think Tim Tszyu took too much punishment? You think there should have been a third round? What was it? The third round, whatever, the last round, the round before that, where he was knocked senseless up and down. I mean, he was trying to fight back, but Backroom was just beating him senseless. You think there should have been another round? Obviously, it was so bad. It was bad enough that the damn doctor came in there before the bell rang and did a whole damn examination on him. It was that bad for him to think that, right? So if it's so bad that the doctor had to step in and literally go to the left, go to the right, take 2 steps to the right, open your mouth. All right, let me draw blood. All right, come in for a CAT scan, like a whole damn examination before the bell rings. If it's that bad, then why did you let the fight go then? Then why did you not stop it then? Thank you. So you agree too, right? Ref should have stopped it. And fighters like Tim Tszyu you gotta save them from themselves, bro. Tim Tszyu would have died, and there's no doubt. And listen, if I had to pick a fighter that in my mind I was to say, pick a fighter that you think would fight till the death, wouldn't quit, wouldn't say, you know what, I'm done. Pick a fighter that you are 100% sure, you bet money he will fight until he dies. I got my money on Tim Tszyu. I don't ever see that man saying I'm going to quit. That man, he went back to the corner and they told him to take it easy and to kind of like, there's in so many words, they kind of told him to like just chill this round, and he literally started trying to walk forward again. Either he didn't recover or didn't know what he said. I think it's a little bit mixed with instinct or whatever. But anyway, the point is, bro, if you a ref, you should take an oath. I don't even know if they take an oath, but I know that somebody like you just saw, that boxer died in the ring. He took like 20 unanswered shots. And the ref was like, I don't know if I should jump in. Like you should be charged with something, bro. No different. To me, I don't see the difference. Tell me what's the difference between a soldier who takes an oath and serves this country, a police officer who takes this oath and serves the people in the city or town, a doctor who takes an oath for his patients or whatever, right? I don't know what the oath is for doctors, but why do they take those oaths? Because people can die, right? Like if you are negligent with a doctor, like bro, somebody can die. You're a police officer. You take an oath. You could die. Somebody can die. Soldier, you're fighting for the country. You could blow up. You could die. The ref, somebody can die in the ring. So they should take an oath. And if they don't stop the fight and somebody does die, bro, your ass need to be charged, bro. Because this should never get to that point. Unless we're talking an instant knockout where the dude gets hit and then, unfortunately hits his head against the ground. That shit does happen. But deep down inside, you're the one closest to the damn fight. You're closer than any of us watching it in the ring. You're closer than the people in the corner. You're closer than the people with the scorecards. You're literally the closest person to the fight that you could literally be without actually fighting yourself. So of all people, you should know when to stop the fight. Maybe if they started charging people, maybe we wouldn't have so many fuck ups. Ever think of that? I'm not. Yes, does it? Yeah, listen, to your discretion, because it does happen. Yes, it does happen. It does happen. Okay. Richard Steele, the infamous Richard Steele, stops the fight. Meldrick Taylor, yo, he didn't do it on purpose, but he inadvertently fucked that man's life up. Man was never the same again. He never recovered from that fight. He relives that I don't even know if he's still alive. So if you're gonna give someone the benefit of the doubt, taking an ass whooping, Chavez was beating the fuck out of him. It was only like 12 seconds left. Okay, he got dropped. You should have just let the shit go. I mean, you let everything else go. You let everything else go. You wait until then, and then say, "Oh well, another punch. He could have been dead. He could have been." Yeah, that's true. But you also let the last 200 punches to his face go. The past couple of rounds, you let those go too. That's why they say to the discretion of the referee, right? So I get it. I get what you're saying, bro. But like the shit we just saw right there is no excuse for that, bro. There is no excuse, bro. If this man is getting hit repeatedly, he's not even conscious anymore. He's not even conscious anymore. First off, it should have been stopped right around there. But the first shot that started it was right here. Right here. Boom. That one right there. Stunned him. Boom. Caught him again. Right? Boom. Caught him again. Boom. Now he's unconscious right there. He's just holding his hands up, but he cannot swing back. Look. Right there. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Motherfucker, bro. That shit gets me mad, bro. Unbelievable, bro. I mean, you literally just, what was the point of jumping in at that point? I mean, why we might as well just let him finish him off. I mean, he did anyway. I mean, why that's crazy to me, bro. Like that, you should get charged, bro. You should go to jail. You should go to jail. In my opinion, you should go to jail. This isn't like you're a cashier at fucking Walmart, bro. It's somebody's life. Be different if it was a family member of yours or somebody that you love, right? I bet you'd be bugging out. Boy, that would have been somebody I love or a family, bro. I would have went to prison. That ref would have been God. I wouldn't even have blamed the fighter. The fighter's just doing it. The fighter's doing what he's gonna do. I never get mad at the fighter, really. Because like even though he probably knew he knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing because he was mad at the guy for outing him. But even other fights where like fighters are beating another fighter lifeless, a lot of times they can't even hold restraint because they're in a zone themselves. Like, so I don't blame the fighters that much. But you do have fighters that show restraint, bro. There's been a couple UFC fighters that showed restraint right before they knock some dude out. They just stopped. They stopped before they hit him, you know? Anyway, man, I gotta shut this down, man. It went longer than I thought it was gonna go. I appreciate y'all. I don't know. I think I might I don't know if tomorrow I might depending on what time I get back tomorrow. Because I know I don't want to go live too much this week, but tomorrow's Halloween and I don't go trick-or-treating. I know that shit. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do a Halloween stream or some shit. All right. Y'all take it easy.